My name is James Henderson. Before I get started, I want to say to every mother and father that has ever lost a child or had children that were taken in an act of extreme violence, in a school shooting or in a crowd situation where a psychopathic killer came in and brutally and savagely ripped their children's lives from them. I say with my heart, with all my heart, with all my soul, everything that is in me, I am truly sorry for your loss. I am doing this and using this cemetery as a backdrop because I truly want to enlighten America about the savagery of these shooters and what is really going on in the mind of these shooters. I must say this with all humility. I do not want to do this. I do not want to even be doing this. For 10 years, I have been trying to get it across and get it through and get it into the minds of Americans, the absolute brutality that takes place in these dark minds. I understand this darkness. I have a resume that goes back that I'm not proud of, but I do know what I'm speaking about. I do know what I'm talking about when I talk about violence, extreme violence, and extreme acts of violence. I do not want to be doing this. I am not doing this for money. I'm broke. I am not doing this to be famous. I've already been famous. What I'm doing this for is because we do not have a grasp of what we're up against. We do not have a clue of what we're fighting against. We fight against enemies and an enemy that is invisible. And when this enemy shows up and appears in real time in the real world that we live in, we find out that this invisible enemy was somebody that lived on the same street as our kids play on. Our kids played with him. He lived down the hall from Bob and Mary. He ate at their table. He went to the school that our kids went to. And yet, he remained invisible and elusive. And there was not one flag of warning thrown up to alert us to this monster and his plan that was formatting in his mind. I understand violence. Extreme acts of violence is a journey. You don't wake up in the morning at 9 o'clock and decide you're going to go to your high school and blast away and try to kill a dozen of your friends and classmates. Rarely does that happen. It's a journey. It's a journey that begins with an idea. Then it becomes a goal. Then it becomes an obsession. And then becomes a plan. And then it becomes a reality. And in that reality, innocent lives are taken, whether it's at a school, at an office building, at a workplace. Had we known the days that we lost our loved ones, that they would be taken like they were taken, we would have never let them go to school. We would have never let our wives or our husbands go to work. But we didn't know. We didn't know. I do not want to be doing this. For 10 years, this has been a source of friction. I wrote a 65-page ebook 10 years ago and put it out there for free. No one was interested. I put 9 or 10 videos online about violence. Nobody was interested. Nobody was interested. And I personally, I say this with all humility, I think this is going to be a waste of time. I don't think anyone will be interested. But let me just say this. I'm going to try to get this video online. And today is July 18th. I believe that by August 1st, we're going to have a bloodbath in America. It's unprecedented. I hope I'm wrong. I've been wrong before. Anyway, there's somebody coming. Let me end this for now, and we'll pick this up later and go from there. Thank you.